Well, hello, this is Capital Movers on how to tape up a box. Now, forgive me, but it's not the most important thing in the world, but take it from us, there are so many customers out there who do it incorrectly. They either fold the flaps down or they put too much tape on, and there is within the industry the correct way to do it, which is the most economical and strongest way. Now, to start with, we have a standard A carton in front of us, which is a china box. This is used for china glass, things that when you fill it full aren't going to make it too heavy. It's a standard double wall box, which again is very important because of its strength. It's designed that it's manageable to be carried by one guy, and you can get a lot of things in it. You can also, later on, we can show you this, you can also actually make the box larger by what we call concertinating our box on top, and then you just push it down to the height you want. So if something doesn't quite fit, then you can make the box bigger just by putting a second one on top. So, tape, standard 2-inch roll tape and buff. That's all you need, nothing special. And let's just go ahead and show you. Now, the first thing we have to do is it's opposite flaps down first. This is a used carton, so please apologise for that. We do use new ones, but we do try and recycle wherever possible. So if clients give us the boxes back, then we will reuse. So opposite flaps down first. There's none of this folding flaps like 1, 2, 3 and then trying to pull that flap up so that this one goes in. That's silly. Quite simply, opposite flaps down, so, and you can see there's a clue there as to how it's taped. The most economical way is you get your roller tape. We don't use machines, we just use our natural removal ability, if I can put it that way. Pull the piece of tape across there, down adequately at the side, so that it's going to secure. Make sure the box is square, pull it nice and tight, and break. Give that a little rub. Now the reason why you put this piece of tape in first is that this stops the box from, if there's any weight in there that shouldn't be, it stops the box from pulling apart. A lot of people just put the next piece of tape on and that's it. So quite simply, the second piece of tape down the side, pull it nice and tight, break, give it a rub, and there you go. Again, a lot of clients will put 1, 2, 3 pieces of tape there. They forget this piece of tape across here, and it doesn't matter how many pieces of tape you put across there, the weight factor, when you lift the box up, the underneath, it can start to pull apart. So we've had guys that have been carrying boxes that clients haven't taped correctly, and they'll be warned the bottom of that box is actually falling open, so be careful, and we may well have to go around and tape it for them or whatever. Once you've taped the box, some of our cartons, this one doesn't show it, but some of our cartons actually have a picture of a house, and you can X on there the room it came out of. But what we like to do, because we reuse our cartons, is we will actually mark on the tape. Get a permanent marker, one which doesn't wipe off, and you would just put on here, for example, L for lounge, and then fragile, or you might put K for kitchen, conversely main bedroom, bedroom 1, and just a brief description: bedding, books, china, anything like that. And what that does is that helps us to identify the room that it needs to be put into at your new address. All boxes are put into the correct rooms, so it's not a case of once the removal men have left you, suddenly you're having to fight through boxes to find out where the kettle's gone. That would be marked on the carton, of course, because that's quite important to us. Hopefully I've covered most aspects of taping a carton, which sounds silly, I know, but as I said before, there are lots of customers out there who don't do it the correct way.